If you guys want to rank up faster in CS2, I'm going to give you guys 3 tips on how to improve using utility. These are tips that you might not even notice pro players doing, but I'm sure if you guys watch this video, write a couple of these tips down, I guarantee you guys will rank up in no time. So the first tip I want to tell you guys is the term called stuffing. Now this is a term that a lot of high level players use. Maybe if you're Faceit level 10, there's not even people that understand what this means. But for example, let's say I'm anchoring on the A bomb site and I want to hold this crack spot. As you can see, I have a little gap right here where I can see the T's walk into A main. And what I like to do, even if I'm solo queue, this is really good if you are solo queue, you can hold a smoke like this. Now, when you see the T's walk into A main, you can just throw your smoke like this. And you can tell your teammates, hey, I stuffed them A main. I need someone to rotate to help me. So this is good as a solo queue because you don't have to defend the bomb site by yourself and you also delay them. Stuffing is pretty much another term for delaying, but you're stuffing them with utility. So the big thing is, even as a solo queue, you want to hold your utility as a CT and always play anchor positions, especially if you know the definition stuffing. So another thing that you could do is if you're holding the crack spot and it's very quiet across the map, you can also just stuff them like this. You can just take A main control, smoke on top of your molly, you know, get into baskets, and they're also, again, stuffed outside of A main. Same thing even towards the B site, right? Just using Anubis as example, this goes across all maps. But, you know, you could be jump spotting from back site. You know, nades coming in, boom, throw your smoke. Hey guys, I stuffed them B main, right? And it's just another term for delaying. Again, now that you know this term, you can watch a lot of demos or a lot of streams, and you can see them doing this. And you can even just write, you know, a couple things down on how they do it. The next tip I want to talk about is conditioning. Now again, these tips work across every single map. They work really good as a solo queue, but I just want to emphasize that they do work across every single map. I'm just using Anubis as an example. But let's say you want to condition an A main flash. So maybe every round on T side, you're going to flash into A main. And maybe you're just crossing, holding A main. Maybe you're going E-box. There's a lot of different options, right? So if you condition this flash, the CTs will eventually catch on that you're not actually taking A main with this flash, and they'll play up, kind of disrespect it, adjust to your conditioning, and realize that you're not doing anything with the flash. And conditioning is good because, let's say, you know, you want to run out from rugs, you tell your teammate to flash A main, you come and swing, this guy will probably be playing aggressive and you will get a free kill. Conditioning can be used for a lot of different things as well, like for smokes. Let's say at the start of every round, you're smoking the left side on B. This is very common in, you know, tier 1, where they just like to smoke left side B off a spawn, just because it denies info. But you can also throw this smoke almost every round and condition the CTs to kind of think you're not using this smoke for, you know, any rush, any execute. So the time that you do want to rush B, you will throw this smoke, and the CTs will just think, oh yeah, they're just smoking left side again, big deal, whatever, and then all of a sudden you're on the bomb site. So again, conditioning is really good even as a solo queue. If you think that, you know, your teammate struggles taking map control, you know, getting any sorts of information. So again, make sure you write that down and use it in your games. The third and final tip I want to explain to you guys, and this is very important as if, you know, maybe you're on a team or especially if you are solo queue, is just supporting with utility. And the way to do this is just identifying where your teammates are. So you kind of have to bait a little bit to be, you know, supportive with your util. But like, let's say I see, you know, a teammate flying up mid, we have house smoked. I can identify this very quickly and just throw a flash like this. So anyone playing door will get blinded. You have to be really on your toes to recognize any of this. You know, let's say you guys have canals control and your teammates up E-box. You know, you call and say, hey, I'm going to flash you into E-box. There's a lot of different situations to be supportive, but you just have to stay back and identify where your teammates are. For example, like if you have a teammate in A main, and let's say you have 3 towards B, you could almost seesaw with pressuring A and then ending B and just say like, hey, I see you're in A main, I'm going to throw a util for you, flash you out. Let's just fake A, let's go B. So again, a good way to identify these situations is just watching your games back if you record them and just seeing how you could have supported your team. You know, knowing that like if you're out A, you have a teammate under broken on top of pots, you can be like, hey, I'm going to flash broken wall for you and just take the control. You just have to identify the situations, but almost kind of be a baiter. So if you have that baity play style, it's really good to use your utility, identify where your teammates are, and realize what map control you can gain from it and how you can help them. Utility is really, really big in Counter-Strike in general, and if you can figure out how to use it, you'll definitely be on top of, your opponents and also on top of your teammates because you're just helping them out, supporting them, conditioning, stuffing, being a good anchor on sites, and I guarantee you will rank up faster. So if you guys did enjoy this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Comment if you want to see anything new. I post Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so make sure you guys stay tuned for those videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.